It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And that's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throw left side complete. That's Scott. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Foreman takes it, headed right. Room here to run. He's to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Deontay Foreman. 49 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert! Alert! Half. Look out!
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yannick Ngakoue. Just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. In motion left is Davis. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Off play action. Allen. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond 17 to pick up the first. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They run again on first down. Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Allen going to change this at the line.
They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They try again with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Throw right side, this is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Fields.
Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On the handoff, here's Foreman. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 59 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First down, Chicago.
Here we go.
After the run by Foreman, here's 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go, Scott.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show them.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Allen going to change it up. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 12. In motion left is Davis. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
picked up by Jaquan Brisker.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right.
To throw is Fields.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and he'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Here we go.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Santos' kick is up and through, and the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 19-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try to get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit.
It got his man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 48 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Allen going to change the look here.
56, 56.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Five wide.
And again, it's Allen. And Davis with it left side. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. A final shot before half for Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Gabriel Davis as time expires in the first half. And the Bills have tied the game with a chance to go in front on the final play of this first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Regular.
On play action, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Regular.
They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bears. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Bears offense staying put. Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Off 52. Alert! What's that?
Allen going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On play action, Allen. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Alert!
Allen going to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But while the guys with the ball are having a whole lot of fun keeping it on the ground, the guys on the opposite side, they are having zero fun. They've been getting pushed around the entire game and haven't found an answer yet to slow down the running game.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, it's Foreman. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Off play action, Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. The slot man in motion right. Third and long. It's Fields. This is going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Getting the ball is Cook running left. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion goes the tight end.
Alert! Half 10. What is that?
Cook up the gut. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
What's that?
They'll let their wide receiver take this one. It's Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Bass on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Jones now on the return. Now Jones. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
They're on the 16-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Rasul Douglas there to get him down. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here we go.
2nd down and 8. Now Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Foreman will try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Here we go. Go.
Got an open man, it's Scott. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On first down, it's Fields. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Von Miller, his 2nd sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here we go.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Fields.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now it's Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Mack Med. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They snap it to Fields. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Handoff running left, Foreman. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Back to Foreman on first. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, here's Foreman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now 1st and goal. Herbert. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Here we go, Scott.
2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Fields on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback snake, nothing doing.
Better you be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Here we go.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Foreman is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Allen. And that's complete to Davis. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Final minute. 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Throwing Allen.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Hey, home.
Allen. Shakir holds it in.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15.
Part of the top game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down.
Half 85, half 85.
Now Allen.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Boy, that's a big-time letdown there. You work yourself in position to win the game, but the kick winds up no good. And now you've got to regroup as a team, get the energy back up, and get ready for overtime. And make sure you pump him up, too. He may be needed to try and win it again later.
Here we go, sir. Chip clear.
Back to throw. Fields.
So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dive.
So it's the Bears who will have the first chance to win this thing as we are underway here in overtime. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He wasn't able to really get anything going in regulation. Maybe it'll be a little different story here in overtime.
And it appears that with that call, they want to establish the run in overtime, try and set the tone for what they're going to get done. And you're right, maybe it didn't work so well in regulation. Overtime could be the charm. And by the way, yards count either way.
That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Herbert powering up the middle. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Excellent effort defensively. Tackle for loss goes to Leonard Floyd.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Flush to his right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up being complete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. Got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
So a big move here, plan to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the 50, here's Fields. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Alert, alert, alert.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back into the backfield. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Well, when they kept the offense on the field, you saw the face I made looking at you like, what are they doing? How did they do that? Yeah, that's almost a miracle, isn't it? Because the two of us have talked to play callers, and every time we talk to them about going for it on 4th and long, they give us that same look you just gave me. And then we say, I don't have that call on the play sheet, House. We just don't have that one. Well, apparently he did, and they got it.
And in overtime, wow. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely. Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.